Oh, we're live. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Hey
Good
guys.
morning. What we
Morning,
got?
Kirk.
Morning, Dave.
DraftKings, sponsored by DraftKings. Spring is in full bloom on DraftKings Casino. New offers, promos sprouting up daily. Right now, new players can play $5 on anything and get 350 casino spins instantly on a featured slot game. Download the app, sign up with code Unnamed, take the featured slot for a spin, and explore thousands of others in the DraftKings game library. Check back daily to claim the hottest offers and promos on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. I don't know. Do they have the casino mask? I don't think they do.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
I
Jersey,
don't
Michigan.
think so, right? No,
No.
wait, no, no.
I don't think they do. But they do have Jack Pocket. What's better than game day? Game day and the lottery make each lottery game count with a chance to win big using the Jack Pocket lottery app. Easily order lottery tickets from your favorite lottery games, including Powerball, Mega Millions, all from your phone. Our partner, Jack Pocket, is giving you $5 off your first lottery ticket order with code Barstool. Download the app today. Enter code Barstool at checkout to get a free Mega Millions or Powerball ticket only on Jack Pocket. And we got a new advertiser, Reef. Well, I'll do that. So, some brands are just summertime. That's Reef, from the beach to the backyard to the bar. Reef's been keeping feet comfy and vibes high since 1984. You know a Reef guy when you see him, tan lines, chill attitude, probably cracking a cold on this sandal. Yup, that's the fanning, iconic for a reason. Reef was founded by two surf-loving brothers, one goal: make gear that fits their laid-back lifestyle. The fanning sandal with a built-in bottle opener is a 20-year legend, but Reef also makes killer new styles like the Phantom 2.0 and Cruiser, sandals with performance tech under the hood. To get 15% off your first order over $49, go to reef.com/unnamed. Use promo code unnamed15. That's reef.com/unnamed. Use promo code unnamed15. An old video. You really have to be deep in Barstool lore to know this. I think the most beautiful woman I ever saw was a Reef girl. They used to put these videos out, and I tried to find this girl for years, never did. She was just like showed up, and they used to do these like surf contests. Most beautiful women of all time. Never found this person. Like spent years looking for her.
It was. I don't even know if that would be kosher these days. You were straight up stalking her.
Never got close.
How old is she today, you think?
She was probably
gonna
mid
say-
20s at the time, early
Yeah.
20s. So she's probably like close to 40.
I'm sure
What
she's
was
lovely.
was there something to do with Reef when you were pretending to lick that girl's butthole that you were like on the surfboard? Was that Reef too?
That she was wearing Reef.
It's a great.
Yeah, there was
ad,
something
yeah.
with Reef in that, right?
I think she was just wearing Reef.
Yeah, that was when. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm drawing what the hell?
Anastasia Ashley.
Anastasia Ashley.
Anastasia Ashley.
Another blast from the past. I stay in touch with her. She's married. She lives in Miami. We touch base every now and again.
Wonderful. It's
Yeah.
great to hear.
Happy to do it.
What's up, boys?
Not much at all. Just
No?
watching the Stanley Cup playoffs. No, yeah, just hanging out. What are you guys up to? You
Um,
guys
t-
have Dave. You're in the news again. You're a racist, apparently.
The WNBA, which I love, it's not fake. I love Caitlin Clark. I love watching her play. There's nothing like the WNBA. It should be a Bravo show. The amount of controversy and shit that happens in this league, it's not like a real league. Like it's
That's
really
getting
hard to
clipped.
describe when something
That's getting
explodes.
clipped.
What?
That's getting clipped.
It's
not a
like when
real league.
something explodes in popularity, like Caitlyn has, they don't know how to deal with it. It's just bananas. It's every night it's something else. But yeah, so I went to Caitlyn's opener, dress full uniform. Just went to like the pro shop, bought it. Thought it'd be a funny look. Anyways, I know you're shaking your head, whatever. So they play Angel Reese. Caitlyn's unbelievable, triple double. They win by 40. This, by the way, crowd is like little girls, families, a nice crowd. And then there's that moment, which everyone has seen by now, where Caitlyn fouls Angel. Angel falls down. Angel attacks her. And then after the game, supposedly there's all these racist things. It just never happened. Like the league is so dumb, they acknowledge like a TikTok troll. Like, and there is a lot of crazy shit and it spirals out of control. Nothing happened at the game. Nothing. There are videos of, like, I was yelling ball don't live. There's videos of like monkey sounds being imposed over me. Like I'm the one doing it, but the whole thing's fucking crazy. And then you get it just keeps going, and they're talking about on ESPN and Stephen A. like something happened, even though nothing happened. And then you go into the Ryan Clark calling out RG3 for having a white wife, and
didn't he have a? And I saw he had a kid with a white woman or something. I don't.
It's insane.
This is all because. Is it because the vast majority of the WNBA players are black and they don't like Caitlin Clark? Is that the core of it? That seems like that was some of it last year. I mean,
it's just jealousy. They're just jealous.
Is it because they think she's the fair, like sort of like the great white hope, and they don't like that?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of that, even though there's been tons of white stars. I think.
Well, I know, but I mean, she's sort of on a different level.
Well, yeah, because she's 100 times better. Like that stat they came out with yesterday, which I put out. She has the most, like
20 and 10, I think, right?
Yeah, 20. Most 20 and 10, 20 points, 10
assists
in the history of the league in 41 games. It's crazy. But it's the media takes it. It's like these players' wives, like they lost last night, and this girl, Natasha Howard, sucked. And her wife is popping off on Twitter being like, fuck you guys, don't talk about my wife like that. I didn't even know. It's a Bravo reality show. And Angel Reese sucks, and people act like she's some sort of victim. She's got on her, she posts stuff like threatening Caitlin Clark fans and Clark. And I'm deep in it because I love it.
Why are you so angry about this, though? These are like two 23-year-old. Like, why are you so
And Angel Reese I think she's pretty good, isn't she?
No,
she's
okay.
She's a good rebounder. She's like Andre Drummond. Like, she's a good rebounder. She's nowhere near in the same stratosphere as Caitlin. Well, Kirk, I can't control what I become interested in. And I've become legitimately, like, I love watching Caitlin play. So it would be no different if a Boston sports team had an arch rival that I really fucking hated.
And you made a lot of money off her now. You did the other day, $350,000.
I gave a lot of it back yesterday, but yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you're being accused of almost like back channeling with her to get her back in the game.
They trotted her out up like 90 points.
Well, she wanted triple-double. She wanted triple-double.
Larry Bird wouldn't have done that. No chance.
But like, did she know about your bet? Like, that's the issue. This is Pete Rose Clark.
Listen, the whole thing, I just love it. I love watching her play. It almost ratchets it up when there's so much hatred towards a team that you're rooting for. It's like, it's every day there's something, and it's made up. Like, that was the thing. People are talking, the league, to be like, we're addressing internet hate.
This has been going on for you. I mean, this always happens. Like, the league feels like they have to respond to that. I don't know why.
For a TikTok
I know.
troll.
I know it's dumb, but I'm just saying,
But then they talk about it like the news cycle, like it happened. It just did not happen. And Angel Reese, is up there, and they're asking her, and they're like, no more questions. The coach finally of the Sky the other day is like, yeah, we found out about this when everybody else did after the game. So there was nothing in the stadium. It's crazy. The whole thing's crazy, and I love watching her play.
Yeah, I did sign one of the petitions, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they want to ban me from.
I signed it.
I made it.
It felt right.
I made one of them.
You started one of them? Yeah. You think it'll be successful? Think it'll work?
I think we got a chance of getting this guy banned from every WNBA
matter if I got
arena.
Banned from the WNBA. It is an absolute.
That's the one I made. Yeah.
Crazy.
Good job, Mark.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I sometimes can't tell. Obviously, my entire algorithm is Caitlin Clark stuff because I talk about it, so I see more and I can't get out of it. But I think it's everywhere. It's all anyone's talking about. At least that's what it feels like to me.
I think you're in a bubble. I don't think
I could be.
I don't like people in Wyoming, husbands and wives are talking about it at dinner.
But no,
I do think in the sports world it is. Yeah. It's a big star and it's a race issue. It's for these ESPN shows. It's easy. It's just easy. You debate it. You take a side. It's bullshit, but it's just content.
And I'll say this.
People will click on it.
I've watched sports obviously forever. I feel like the more I've watched sports, real hate kind of goes away. This league has real hate. Like these people fucking hate each other, and it makes it that much better. And the wives get involved, and it is bananas. It's a reality show. It's a Bravo show with basketball in the middle.
The best part about it was that you were somehow in one of those videos compared to Keith Olbermann. And there is kind of like, more I think about, a lot in common between you two guys.
Yeah, Keith Olbermann, that was the biggest insult of it all. Ryan Clark is an idiot.
Well, he's nuts too. He's nuts.
Yeah, he's lost his mind.
I don't know what's going on.
I think he thinks if he talks like slowly,
yes,
hands, that means he's making sense. It's
Smart,
like,
right.
This guy's a dummy. This guy's
tried
a
to do that.
Dummy. You have race baiters on the left. You have race baiters on the right. What any of this, that leap on RG3, like, what are you talking? And by the way, we're talking, all RG3 said was Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. That's not debatable. Angel Reese fucking hates her guts. And she's proven that time and time and time again. How does that have anything to do with having it is wild.
So you've become close personal friends with Caitlin or somebody in her circle? Like you're in the know, correct?
I wouldn't say I'm in the know. I've had dinner with Caitlin. I texted with her, like I said hello to her when I was at the game, like that type of thing. But wow. Caitlin is head down, never going to say anything. Down the middle, I just want to play basketball.
No, but she hates Angel Reese.
That's what and why doesn't she just come out and say it? Because
that's
it
not her.
Her
you know what it reminds me a little bit about? A little bit with Brady. Like he would never publicly say anything about Goodell, or he's just.
Yeah, we tried. Nothing.
I'm gonna do it on the field. Like Angel. Like honestly, I think Caitlin. I tweeted this. If Caitlin was a different type of personality, she could be like, fuck this WNBA. I'm starting my own league. She'd put that league out of business. It is all Caitlin.
That Caitlin. Tweet was you trying to say, like, let's do it together, kind of. That's you saying,
I could be Caitlin's manager. If I could be her agent, she would make 100x what she makes, and we do a lot of things differently. I have a different personality. I said that when she signed the Nike deal. I said, well, I think it was like 8 years, 34 million. I'm like, that's the biggest ripoff I've ever heard. Caitlin's ratings. I mean, she beat Yankees Mets Sunday Night Baseball. I mean, she draws like a man.
Well, I think she's also like a targeted, like, 12, 13-year-old girls. She's the biggest star in sports by a mile. Whereas for guys, it's splintered. There's like 20 different sports. She's the one right now. So I'm stunned. I would have thought she had like a $200 million contract for now. I mean,
crazy.
They should rip that up and do it. If I were her, I'd be like, we're ripping this up.
If I were her, I would start my own company. It's just, but she's very like her ad deals, her big endorsements, Gatorade, State Farm, Nike. Like she's just down the middle like that. Like she just wants to be great at basketball and win the WNBA. I think everything else, she's kind of blocks it out to a degree.
She's just a hoopster from Iowa, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, and the best.
She's like the guy in Hoosiers, or that was Indiana. What was his name? Jimmy who?
Jimmy Chitwood.
And she's so much better than everybody else. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm in the middle of it. I love it.
All right. What else?
Dave.
By the way, how about this future? The Iceman gave me at IceCon, which you skipped. 8-1, Dallas and Florida to make the finals.
I don't like that. I don't like hearing that.
Because you got Edmonton.
Yeah, and one more thing about it. No thought of wearing an under T-shirt when you had the jersey on?
I think you look lame when you wear an under T-shirt with a basketball.
It's crazy, though. Gaz put it out. You're back. It's like, what is this? Time is a flat circle. You're back. Throw that up again. You're back. That's...
Gaz is such an ass.
You know.
Well, I'm definitely putting on weight. I'm closing in on 50. Yeah, sorry, I'm not in peak physical condition. I got a bum shoulder. I can't do anything. I knew I looked like a jackass, so I don't care.
Yeah, I respect that. Any thought of Ozempic or anything, or no?
I think I've said on the show.
You like to eat though. You're not gonna go on fire.
I look forward to two things: betting on horses and eating.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And making monkey noises at a basketball game.
That's true. That is true. Confirm that.
Unbelievable. Just like how I end up in the middle. I got asked seriously on press release. It's like, does some company, ESPN, Reuters, they all said some guy sitting in a full uniform front court is being investigated. It's like, what do you, it's.
But you did get got by the NBA.
No,
Centel?
I knew that was them.
Oh, really?
I thought, yeah, I knew that was them.
That parody account or whatever?
Yeah, I knew that was them. Centel, I knew that.
Oh.
I didn't get got. I was saying I was yelling because I thought it was funny what they said. I think it's crazy. I'm in the middle. It is just nuts. But
like, would you rather go to war with like Angel Reese fans or like get on the political battlefields on Twitter, which you also were involved in a video this week, I think? Like, what do you enjoy more? The WNBA?
I don't know. Enjoy. I bubble up and I have to get it out. The thing about Angel Reese, and this is it's like if you criticize Angel Reese, you're racist.
Yeah, it's not a winnable fight.
It's
I mean,
like,
but
was that the case with
she's a jackass. Angel Reese is a jackass. Her actions show she's a jackass.
But I don't mind that she hates Caitlin Clark.
You need Bill Lambiers in the
So
world.
why is she a jackass?
Well, you could, but I mean, Bill Lambier was a jackass, but he's necessary.
Yeah, I have no problem. Just stop making it a race issue.
Oh, and you're saying she's doing that?
Everybody's doing it. Yeah, she plays into that 100%.
Well, the narrative is that Caitlin Clark would not be as big a star as she is if she weren't white, which I think is probably a fair conversation.
You can have that conversation. I would agree with it.
I'm not sure I do either, but I get that part. I get, but like she is that good, and she is like these are all true. So I don't. It's not her fault. She is not. It's confusing. I don't get it. But like I said, for ESPN, they have like 40 hours of friggin' day to do. It's easy. It's so easy.
It's their dream. They just talk about this the whole time.
Race. It's just
again, when you say somehow Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, you have Ryan Clark being like, well, you can't speak about black women. It's like, she hates. It has nothing to do with the color of skin. She hates her. Larry Bird hated Lambier. Like,
yes. Yeah.
Ryan Clark came over the top too with like, I saved Monday Night Football. You're the worst teammate anyone. Like,
ugly. And you're with a white woman. It's like, holy fuck. This is what two 23-year-old women basketball players. Who gives a shit?
So
Jesus.
I will say there's a side of this whole thing because I'm in it. That's very funny. It's like there'll be people who are self-aware. Like Caitlin Clark took a take foul on Angel Reese, and now Ryan Clark's attacking RG3's white wife. How do we? It's like
a big step.
Yeah. How do we get from a take foul to like that? But
that foul was a 1 out of 10.
That was a nothing foul.
Zero. That's basketball. That is not. That is not. She overreacted, which is fine. People get mad, but that was a nothing.
She always overreacts. She hates her guts. That's what the point is. Which again is fine. Rivalries are good.
Well, hate. Nobody should hate. Hate is tough.
Yeah, right.
Hate.
I know a basketball team that could use Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese.
It's not necessary. It's fine. Lost by 64.
How did you end up playing Kentucky in the Braintree High Gym?
Conan's a fucking moron. That's why. I don't want to.
Dave, did you see the alley oop?
No.
Guys are muck got dunked on.
Look at this guy.
Lost by 64 points last night.
That was a regulation hoop that guy did that on?
Yeah, they were done.
There's another one. There's a legit.
Some guy dunked on mud, I think, later on. It was brutal.
Kirk misses that 3. He's been off. He's getting frustrated.
The announcer. Look at this dog.
We have an alley-oop here.
That's all Cullinane? Cullinane set you up against Villanova?
We practiced there because we're playing Barkstool, New York in June. And the guy who runs the place like, we have leagues here Tuesday night. The team backed out. And he said, you guys want to play? Oh, great. He said, yeah, they're not that great. They shoot, but they don't play any defense. We walk in. It's like fucking these guys are dunking. These guys are in 40-footers. It was 25-2 to start the game. I was like, I'm 50 fucking years old. It's at 9:30 at night, this game. I was like, get me out of here.
Who the hell's that
guy?
Do
you have a guy that can touch the net even when they jump?
Probably not. No, I don't think so. Probably our best jumper is dead. Cinema. I think. So I don't, maybe Ron, but yeah, he could. But like, other than that, no, but I was encouraged. It was encouraging. It was fine. What else?
How's your hate train going? I keep getting alerts Kirk hates this person, that person, me.
Yeah, I hate you.
He had an episode last week.
He had an
that a
episode.
shot?
What are we watching? What's that?
He had it one of your episodes last week. Oh, who was on with you? Polar?
I don't know. Oh yeah,
He named about 11 people.
Oh, I don't want this to become
classic.
I don't want this to become a weekly. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to make this a weekly internet invitation. I don't really care. It's fine. But like, I thought about it. I'm like, well, if I were you and there was a room of people and they were like, yeah, we don't want to play with this Barstool guy. If I own Barstool, I don't care who it is. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here then. Nothing to do with me, just in general. I'd be like, well, fuck you.
Agreed.
But we just have a different perspective on it. It's fine. Like, it's fine.
I actually have a bigger problem with when we have these conversations, Whitney just nodding his head.
So this is you.
Is there a different thing going on with Whitney behind the scenes?
This is you deflecting.
No, it isn't.
I don't want. I'm not playing in the Internet
I don't care. You
Invitational.
can hate me.
I respect you. You've been a good boss to me. I just don't like you right now. It'll probably pass. You know that. But I'm not going to play in the Internet Invitational. I'm not going to play in the Ryder Cup.
You weren't invited to the Invitational.
Right, well, I'm saying. And I know why. Robbie Berger. I had 3 different people tell me Robbie Berger was white. That's fine. No big deal. So I'm not going to play in that. No big deal. I'm not going to play in the Ryder Cup. And that's it. Like, who cares, right? Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Yeah. So
I'm a captain in the Ryder Cup. Oh, so he doesn't have to play in the Ryder Cup, Dave?
Listen, I thought about it. I'm not going to. He's a grown man. I'm not going to beg him if he don't want to play.
No, just pay him.
What do you pay him? I'm not paying
He says
him.
he'll play if you pay him $250.
$250K what they got for the Internet Invitational. Yeah. That's it. Then I'll play. But short of that, no. I mean, there was lying going on. Again, what we talked about last week. There was lying going on. And that's fine. Now I know where I stand with people. No problem.
People not in our company, you're saying?
People in and not in our company, yeah. Both. I think you agree with that.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, it was Robbie Berger, though, right?
I did not talk to Robbie Berger about specifically keeping you out, no.
Okay.
It seemed like a pretty group decision when they didn't want it, which made sense to me if we go back down it. I get why.
Yeah, I don't want to go over it. I legitimately don't. Like, it's completely
So,
fine.
but can we agree, Dave, the video you made kind of describing the way the tournament would be, you'd probably redo that if you could?
No.
But it...
Oh, the tournament's going to stink. Like, it'll get views because it's going to stink. But it'll get views because there's a lot of influencers and people. It'll be fine, but it's going to stink.
Are you hoping it stinks?
Yes.
That's a bad attitude.
I agree. I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm not saying I'm a healthy person.
Like I woke up at like fucking 6 a.m. yesterday, go film a fucking commercial for this thing, and you're hoping it tanks.
Uh-huh. Correct. Both are true. I'm sure you did that.
But no, I want to. Why I laugh at Whitney when he nods. I know Kirk is a 101.
What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but what does it mean in this? What does that have to do with anything?
It means
He's
like
a content
if we're
machine.
gonna say, and I don't want to go down, but if we're gonna say people are not telling the truth or being honest, the
I'm
most
not.
dishonest thing that's been said is when you said, when it's over, it ends. That is the most dishonest Kirk Minahan statement of all time.
What am I gonna do to fucking Robbie Berger after we play golf?
I don't know. Find out something about his family. And
I got in a huge fight with Francis and Arian Foster at the Ryder Cup 2 years ago. Nothing. We're friends. Like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Like when you say when it's over, it ends. It might not. The tournament, when that ends, it might not be over. But whenever the hate at the end ends, it's over. When it ends, it's over.
I mean, it's
okay.
it's
Fine. That's a fair definition.
I just would like to know, as a human being, and I think you'd be the same way. So would you, Whit? I'd like to know who said I don't want to play with this guy. Just from a human, and I get why. I get why it's not going to happen.
I get that.
So Dave said he wants me to play.
I've answered this to you, and it's an honest answer. And the foreplay guys came on like that's not true. I got the impression it was pretty much unanimous.
Okay, then good. So, right. Okay.
Now, as we said before, there was, I guess, a group meeting that I was not in.
It seems like there's a lot of meetings that people weren't in. Like Rick said he wasn't in. I talked to him.
Someone had a "fuck the Jews" sign the minute that happened.
I understand. And I'm not sure I disagree.
But I don't put there's no one. There's not one person. I don't think there's that. And I always understood the logic. So
yeah, got it. Yeah, no problem. Now, at least now I know. So now nobody had my back, which is fine. Going forward, no problem.
Ryder Cup does take a big hit without him in it.
I'd love to have him in. He's holding a grudge. I don't know against who. Me?
Yes. Again,
For what?
Again, if I'm not like a golf content guy, I'm not going to play in the Ryder Cup. I don't want to affect
The Ryder
events.
Cup is not golf content, guys.
The Ryder Cup is not golf?
It's golf, but it's Barstool, and people who don't make golf content are in it.
Right. Right. Okay.
What, Whitney?
Is John Gruden in the Ryder Cup?
No.
Oh, he's not? Is he a golf content guy or no?
He does a lot of golf.
Okay. Because he's in this thing, right?
He is.
Gruden's in this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some of my favorite golf videos over the years are those John Gruden ones. Definitely. So yeah, I'm not going to do the Ryder Cup. I'm 50-50 for the dozen. We'll see. I just do my show, keep my head down, solve murders, play basketball. I mean, I don't know what else I can do.
Caitlin Clark. You're very
like
simple.
Caitlin Clark. Yeah.
And you're white.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, I'll do the best I can. But yes, I will not be. I don't want to besmirch the Ryder Cup either. I don't want.
You're just hurting yourself because you love doing it.
I'll survive.
I'm not saying you'll die.
He's throwing a tournament. He has his own. He's going to have his own tournament.
He literally, I heard him say 100 times last year, this is a great event. I had fun.
I
You
had a
don't
lot
get
of
to
fun.
play competitive golf like that.
I
Fine.
had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to ruin the lives of these people in the event. I don't. You wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to put these people.
You
in
do
danger,
understand
Dave.
it's a Barstool event versus not a Barstool event, but
You told me what? Well, you said this was kind of half a Barstool event. This Internet Invitational. There's like 10 Barstool people in it.
but a lot of people who aren't familiar
Right.
with our world.
Right. Yeah. So then, yeah, you serve them the drips and let it rip.
Listen,
But yeah,
like I
Is
said,
Is
you're
our
more than
world
welcome.
that
I'm
is
not
our
gonna
world
beg.
that bad? Is like our
I'm
world,
asking to
you
beg.
say
I'm
our
just saying,
world,
if these lives being ruined, like I don't want to. I don't want people at the company to be uncomfortable. I'm not gonna put them in that spot.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So it makes it easier for you. I can also not do this show if you feel uncomfortable doing it with me. That's fine too.
I don't feel uncomfortable.
On my contract. So yeah, I don't know. All right, what else?
Wiki.
Oh, yes.
Go
Yes,
with
yes, I can. Fast Growing Trees. Did you know Fast Growing Trees is America's largest online nursery with thousands of different plants and trees grown tough on American soil by American farmers? And they have over 2 million happy customers. They have all the plants that your yard needs: fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, and so much more. This spring, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code UNNAMED at checkout. That's 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using code UNNAMED at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use UNNAMED to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. And Fast Growing Trees proudly supports American farmers. All plants and trees are grown tough on American soil by American farmers. They're amazing. They grow fast. They look good. Go check them out right now.
Okay, what else?
What else is going on, guys?
I didn't think that. I gotta say, I'm sure it was good. That pizza looked burned to me. That 9.2.
Spectacular.
Yeah,
I
So
like my pizza
You like
that
the burnt
way.
pizza though, right?
But it was spectacular.
Yeah.
So,
Well, good
so
for
the
them.
next day, is it the regulars who are kind of complaining?
It was just one. That always happens. I get it. But they already were busy to begin with. And I don't know how many regulars you totally have in like downtown Manhattan. I mean,
How
it is
did you
what it
not
is.
see this place? Was it not around when you were still living
It's
there?
relatively new. So I had it on my list. I'm not Manhattan all that much.
I'm just looking at the sheet here.
Mhm.
You tweeted out, "I hate Dante so much." What
Yeah,
ha-
and then Dante, I think he must have been drunk or something. He was tweeting me. He's so stupid. Dante always just chimes in on stuff and it's
Had
like,
my back last week. I'm a Dante guy.
I like his rundowns.
I
I'm
did
not
180
gonna
on
lie.
Dante,
I watch
yeah.
his
just to
rundowns.
clarify, Dante claims this is how stupid he is. He was attacking you, Kirk.
I'll still have. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take any support I can get, fair or unfair. Because a lot of people at the company, have texted me like, "Oh, good for you. Way to go. Fuck the." But publicly,
Jeff D. Lowe.
publicly silence though. So I give Dante, even if he's ripping me, I'll misinterpret it correctly and say
There's
thank you,
only,
Dante.
I'm trying to think. There's like one person who would do that, Jeff D. Lowe, who's like, I don't know what he's like. He's like your gimp. And
I mean, I would say there's people on the show that have done that. So, you know, I don't know.
I texted Kirk. I said, I wish you were in this fucking tournament, Kirk.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
yeah,
said that
absolute
publicly.
bullshit.
I mean, a co-host
said it
of
publicly.
his said that.
I said it publicly.
Several people have said that. Yeah,
Yeah, Biz
several.
called him.
Mhm.
Biz was shocked he's not in it.
Biz called you?
It was nice of people to reach out in my time.
Biz
Yeah,
called him?
Texted me, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Texted. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. And condolences.
It
for
was
his
because,
grandmother.
and Biz had just mentioned, like, I saw that video where Dave said it was going to be madness and crazy. So I was like, oh, Kirk said.
It's just false advertising. It's unfair to the consumer. That's all. But that's fine. Whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. It's fine. Be better than that schedule release video. That's for goddamn sure.
What was wrong with that?
It's just boring.
What do you want me to do?
It was just I was bored by it. What do you want me to say? I was bored. It wasn't your fault.
You should have dressed up in full
They
uniform.
put you in a tough spot. It shouldn't have been that long.
I was surprised they let some of the things stay in there, which I think
Thank
you
you.
said, right?
Yeah.
I didn't make it to the end.
Yeah. Well, maybe it got better as it went.
Yeah. By week 4, I was.
I hate the animosity between all of us right now. It's just.
I
kinda
have no
awkward.
animosity.
Nor do I. It's fine. I
and I
talked about the
can't
pizza
stand
video.
you
I'm
guys.
fine. When things are defined and you know where you stand with people, life gets much easier. Not a bad thing. It's fine. Dave's a good boss. Great boss.
But you
I
hate
hate
me.
boss.
Yeah, but isn't that okay? You don't hate people ever for a while?
No, I'm fine with you hating me.
Only
Yeah.
black basketball players.
Well, that's true.
Listen, I see awful announcing Kirk Minahan hates Dave Portnoy. I just keep scrying. It's like a
awful announcing's got a Kirk Minahan hates everybody week going. They tripped on something, so I don't know.
But they know, like, that gets the clicks when they put Minahan in one of their.
Well, I think
little-
when they put Dave in there, I think it probably does okay too. If I'm saying I hate
Very
Dave
true.
Portnoy, that's a pretty fair click, I have to say. But like, you know, yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't know.
Have you
Dave-
seen? Yeah, I'm not affected by it at all.
Nor am I. Whitney seems to be the most affected by it.
I wanted you in the tournament.
I still think there's a chance he plays.
In what?
The rider.
Oh no.
Here's what he has
I think
to do.
there's a chance
He
it's
needs
still.
to figure out a way to do it while saving face, because he wants to play.
I mean, I really kind of don't because I feel
Oh,
like I'm gonna,
shut
I
up. Yeah,
feel
you
like
do.
I feel like I'm gonna be a fucking just go dance for us. I'm all set. Like I don't want to do that.
Not when I pick you first overall, and then we're
And I
running through
hate
teams.
And if you go by the list through everybody there, I hate most of them at this point. So,
Right. So then you can.
But yeah, but I don't want. But then who knows what I'll do, Dave? Maybe I'll be like Max Cady. I'll get under their car and then I'll rip their fucking throats when I get to their house.
Who's
Right?
Max Cady?
It's from fucking the fucking what Cape Fear. De Niro Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Like,
Cape-
you know, like I'm gonna chop their fucking heads off. Evidently, you know. So sorry that Paige Spreniak can't take a fucking joke. Jesus Christ, her that fat pig beef hitting a 6-iron 80 yards.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
you
I don't
know,
know.
that's too bad.
It had nothing to do with Paige. I saw you mention her. As far as I mean, would somebody doesn't know you want like you
Actually,
to
quite the
swing
opposite.
A,
I'm
swing
giving-
a
I'm
golf
actually-
club full speed like you did at me? Now I
I'm
laugh
actually
at it, but like
I'm
someone who may not know you may be like, I was just an inch away from dying.
I
Who
actually
did he
give her
swing
cre-
a golf club
I actually give her credit. She publicly was like, "No, it wasn't me." So I'm a fan of hers. I got her back. Wish she fucking ran the company, but whatever. It's good she has my back. Somebody. does.
Dave, were you happy with the dog show? Were you? I saw one clip. You were a
Well,
little
the last
disgusted.
thing, it was good. It's for a good cause. Hopefully the dog's got.
You weren't there, right?
No, I wasn't. I did it
Yeah.
remote. I was traveling too much. Rico, I had to get. Rico was like manhandling the dogs. Like looked like I had
Because
to.
what?
Ready?
He's
I had to
manhandling-
kick him out. He was like choking the dog.
Go. Oh, go.
It's like Michael Vick.
That's considered
Seriously.
choking the dog.
No. Find the clip of him.
Come on, let's show him how loyal.
I'll send.
Let's
I'll
show him how
send the
loyal we are.
clip.
Come here.
I
Ready?
saw a clip where like the
Let's show him,
humans
let's
were
show him.
doing the dog runs or something. I didn't understand what was going on.
There's a clip literally where he like chokes the dog.
Let's show him how loyal we are. Come here. All right, ready? Who are we picking? Brady or Mahomes? Which one? Brady, good girl, good girl.
This is like me
Dragon
walking my
pizza or
dog.
Dave? Which
Right
one?
there.
Which one? Good job, good job.
Oh, that's not that bad.
What? When my dog goes
Good
one
girl.
way, I kind of
We
give it
gotta
a
give him
little
a
pull.
Dave. Which one? Which one? Good job, good job. Which one? Goodell or Dave?
I just sent it. There's no. But you say that. No, I shouldn't say it.
Go ahead.
No. There's a clip floating around that I've been sworn not to see or mention. But let's just say how do I say this in a way? There may be somebody familiar with that clip through an airport dragging not a dog.
A kid?
No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. What? Wait, what? Come on. I mean, you do shit like this, and then
that's like. And
do you have the clip? Do you have the clip?
I don't have it. No.
Is the kid
it
on
was
a
so
leash?
sensitive, so top secret that it wasn't shown to me in a way that I could like acquire it because.
So somebody was filming somebody.
Is it somebody we've just seen on the clip in the last 30 seconds?
Well, that's a great question.
Oh my God, Dave!
Thanks.
Come
Dave.
on, Dave.
Well,
what? I haven't said anything.
When you're trying.
I mean, you can't do that though, because then people are just gonna, that's not what the show is.
You can't talk about the oblos.
Who is your source? Within the company or no? Inside or outside the building?
If you're dragging a kid by his shirt in the,
like
in
the
the
thing
airport
at,
and the kid won't listen, like, although if a leash is around the kid and you're dragging a kid, that changes everything.
It would be easier with a leash though, wouldn't it, for the little kids, if you think about it?
I don't know, because then you're choking them. When I'm dragging, maybe possibly.
I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Don't do this.
I don't even know. I blacked out. You see Brady? Do you see Belichick's boat? He has. It looks like he's got the 8 rings boat. It looks like it's now 1 + 8 rings. Jordan Hudson may have. The rumors got her Bridgewater State cheerleading ring on there.
Oh, I thought you meant the engagement ring.
No, I think it's the cheerleading ring.
No,
from Bridgewater
this
State.
Is real. This is real.
Yeah, it's a real.
Holy shit!
Oh, that can't be real.
No. The one's got to be her engagement ring.
No, I think it's her Bridgewater State cheerleading ring. She wore
Bridgewater State. Would they win?
Cheerleading.
Oh, you're gonna get on her bad side because
I just asked the question. What did they win?
Dave's got to worry about when he's carrying the watermelons around.
There's a picture of them together. There's a pic, and he's wearing the rings, and somebody's
from that event, right?
Yeah, but she's wearing
a ring
her
as well.
Bridgewater ring, not his Super Bowl ring.
Which actually looked like a pretty nice ring. I was surprised.
State champs or
state champs, national
something
conference
champs.
or something.
Yeah, but I think that one is to signify the that was on TMZ. I think it's real.
I got people telling me that she was with the Patriots in that trip to Germany like 2 years ago. She was traveling with them. Like, this is a weird situation. She was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, supposedly they're engaged. Did you see? I laughed out loud. I like Taylor Swift. She tried to trademark, like, do your job. And what was the other one? A couple of favorites, but do your job. And what was another?
Swift did this?
No.
We're on to Cincinnati.
Jordan tried to trademark, like, do your job, like one play at a time, whatever Belichickism.
Yeah.
Patriots had already trademarked them, so she couldn't. So she said she reapplied do your job Bill's version.
That'll take off. That's a winner.
Like she loves Taylor Swift. That's her. She copied do your job Bill's version.
She's doing like
I don't know if it worked.
Huh. Okay.
What a move
going on there.
Yeah, she's a fucking I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get Dave in hot water when he sees him this summer. So stay.
You can get me in hot water, Kirk.
No, it's fine.
Nobody defends Kirk Minahan more than I do.
That is,
and the thanks I get is I fucking hate him.
I don't. Let us not.
Fucking hate him.
Let us not. By the way, I defended you like 3 times, Colleen, right, on the show this week. While I hated you, just remember that I defended you against that idiot Whitlock, and there was another time the same thing. One of these Caleb Clark things. This is fucking bullshit.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not through the hatred, truth over hatred.
What did Whitlock say about you?
He said he was a pervert and all that usual shit. Right?
He had a backhanded. He's like, I respect what he's built, but he's a immoral pervert.
Right. Yeah. I mean, could be maybe not wrong, but I still defended you.
I appreciate that, Kirk.
Yeah, sure, Dave. Right. Yeah. Well, great.
I like you, Kirk.
Dave, I don't do that.
I like Kirk Minahan.
I don't like hearing that.
I think that's definitely true. I don't think you could ever fire Kirk, no matter what.
Well,
he did like 5 months ago.
If he realized. Yeah,
but if he gave away like the code to the Minahans to get
5 years ago.
So the question is, The question is, when he ruins the Internet Invitational,
I'll be very mad if he does that. So that is
He won't fire. He won't fire.
That
me
is
for
a fair question. Like, I'm putting so much time and
You won't
effort
fire.
into
You will
this
not.
thing.
You will not fire me for that.
It depends what
You
did.
respect. You respect the hatred.
Like, if
Yeah,
the
I
tournament
respect
ends,
the hatred, but if you really like
Well,
ruined it,
I got to fly a plane onto the 10th green. I mean,
that's
you
what
know,
I
no,
mean.
if it ends with a hole in one, and then Kirk announces that prior to the video dropping, his next.
I'd be furious. I don't think he'd do that, but I'd be really mad.
we'll see. I mean, I don't know. This idiot last week is like, you should. I thought you were doing the announcing for. I could go there and do the announcing for it. You nuts?
I think.
And Riggs crying on the phone last week.
Well, that's
I mean,
crazy.
What's crazy?
Riggs crying.
Well, he's just like, I thought, I can't believe you didn't trust me, but you stat like you're
Granted,
lying.
Riggs is a crier, but
That's true. That's a good point. He is a crier.
Great.
Yeah,
video.
I to a degree, as crazy as Kirk can be, I think I get the lines that he hopefully won't cross.
Yeah, I think you guys are more similar than
I
than
like
you
Kirk.
think.
Listen, how long has he been with the company? We've renewed him now 3 times.
6 years. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love working here. I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed that people didn't have my back as that's all. But if you don't trust me in that situation, then don't put me in that situation. That seems fair. I think it's a mistake.
A lot of soft golfers. That's my main takeaway.
Phrase it as me not trusting you. I would phrase it as this is a totally different thing with different people involved.
Yeah, I'm
surprised.
I'm surprised that Robbie Berger could push you around like that. I'm surprised, but he's obviously a powerhouse. No.
What you keep singling him out. I don't think it was him. I think it was everybody. And if I thought we could do this event with nobody else and do it, and I want to be, we would have done it that way. We didn't do it that way for a reason.
Why can't the foreplay guys get all these people on their own?
We need the help of the golf. The golf world's a different world.
Then what's the
Soft world? Soft world.
Yeah. I mean, do I love the Whitneys playing in it? Whatever. I'm not going to get into that. It's fine. I don't want to burn all my friendships. It's what it is. It's what it is. What else?
Kirk, I'll split if I somehow win some money.
No. I don't want
No. I'll write you a check.
No. I don't want it.
You can
don't
pay somebody to put your X chair together.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm all set. I'm sure it'll be a great event. A lot of high fives, a lot of praying. It'll be good. But Riggs is like, there's like religious guys in this. I'm like, what am I gonna fucking stick a crucifix on my asshole during it?
Honestly,
Like,
I think there's a couple people
Maybe it
who
was
don't
the
even swear
atheism.
on their accounts.
Well, that's based on you get way more views on YouTube without that.
No, I think it's
That sounds
based
great.
on like a higher morality of life.
So if we get a shank, it's like frick. Gosh darn.
I guess. Yeah. Sounds great. All right. Let me see. Anything else, boys?
Dave, I keep getting my algorithm is all your clips of Shannon Sharpe show.
They really
It actually
clip-
it actually seemed like it.
Oh,
I chirped you on those. That looked decent.
That went viral. The sharing the funds.
Yeah, that goes viral for some reason every single time. I don't think it's that crazy, but
I
yeah,
saw
it
these
does.
videos of girls like react to it, like crying. You're like, what a
I'm in
great
a
guy! What a
different-
great guy!
I'm in a different algorithm. There's people who have no idea who I am, saying I'm a man of God.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
what I mean. I saw these girls like
Or
crying.
not, but he's protecting and providing still. Like she was there, he said it. He was like, I believe in loyalty. And I couldn't afford a hamburger. And here she is right there supporting me. And he
Mr.
said
Loyal,
they broke
Mr.
up
Loyal
by the
all the
time he
way,
really
yeah.
made it. And he wanted her to enjoy
Do these
that.
girls
If they
know
don't
about
have
the
children,
monkey
it's
noises
the
at
next
the
people
basketball
around, your
game?
friends, you know?
That
I'm
will be
messaging
cut.
them.
I
I
made
didn't.
y'all,
Can please
so y'all don't have
clarify?
to
I didn't
suffer.
make those noises.
I wasn't there.
Those are the humble baddies.
They're who? The humble baddies?
baddies.
They love Dave.
A lot. I'm getting a lot. Man
Yeah,
of God,
I'm seeing it.
really.
Yeah.
So,
But
if
there was
I get
another
it-
side saying you were like a cuck, right, or whatever. Like some people. I mean,
Yeah, some people say I'm a
Well,
cuck.
it is. I mean, it is. You would agree, highly unusual.
I would say my life
no?
is
Is it
highly
not?
unusual.
What's that?
I would say my life is highly
No, I know.
unusual.
You don't think it's that weird? With no.
yeah. Oh, I guess you're saying it after divorce where most people are just like, I'll pay you whatever I have to pay
Yeah, I
you.
mean,
and
well, it's
that's
not-
it. Yeah.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
divorce though, right?
Nope.
But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, based on how your life is not usual. How it
But I
went
mean, she
down, it
couldn't.
makes
But I mean,
total
she
sense.
couldn't take $80 million away right now.
No, she could.
She could. She has access to every penny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And has
that's admirable. That's good trust.
It seems pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't changed. Like,
I have no
as we
problem
had
with it.
none, it's just she has. Yeah. So
Right. I mean, is there like on either end, like would she ever get to the point we want to marry somebody else and actually get
then
divorced?
you'd have to probably make some other arrangements, I would assume. Yes.
Right.
But if she wanted to, could she buy like a $40 million house as well? Like that's kind of where you're at, right?
I don't know that we could afford that, but yeah, she wouldn't do something like that with, hey, I'm interested in this. I mean, I've never said no. She's never asked for anything unreasonable.
Did she not want me in the Internet Invitational? Did she weigh in or no?
She's probably peripherally aware. I mean, she's from Boston, so
Yeah.
I assume she's aware.
Yeah. Well, let's get support from somebody. But that.
I think one of the number one questions I get asked is how much money does Portnoy have? I'm like, I think like 200 million. I don't
It's
even
gotta be very
know.
fluid though, right? I mean, it must change.
I mean, you have your real estate's what, 80?
Well, yeah, but I didn't buy all of it. How does that work?
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't like. It's not like, hey, my Nantucket
You have a
place,
mortgage?
I paid in cash. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, but
you have a
still
mortgage on the
say
$40 million place.
Yeah.
Oh, how much is that a month? I think I've asked you this before.
I don't know.
You don't know. Somebody just pays it for you.
I have my finance guy, and his only job, if you're getting tight, let me know. Other than that, I'm buying horses, I'm buying houses, I'm gambling, I'm just living.
So your thing with him is just tell me when like it's getting maybe dicey in there.
Yeah, that I could have slowed down.
Has that happened at all recently?
No. I don't know how people lose. I mean, obviously, like once you have money and you just
that
make
Bieber
money.
story. That Bieber story. If
That's
true,
crazy. I
have
don't
no
know if
idea,
I believe
but-
that.
Well,
How do you spend that? How do you spend that?
Yeah,
much?
how do you spend it? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's
are you not investing it? Just
who's the performer that people, I don't know if this is true or not, say he has a residency in Vegas because of gambling stuff?
oh yeah,
Bruno Mars, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gambling debt.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's it. I don't know.
And I feel like I'm a pretty heavy gambler, but I like
think you
even
are.
I don't come close
So
to
Bruno
that.
Mars and Mutt Mohegan are the
And
same
Mutt.
thing.
speculation. Well, Mutt's a different situation.
Is
I mean,
Mutt going to the Belmont?
I don't know. I don't know that. When is that? Next weekend?
He's a jockey now.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah, right. Are you worth 700 million?
No. If I had to guess net worth, I'd probably put it around maybe 250. I don't know,
Oh my god!
but I don't know. That's a guess.
Yeah.
Another thing, people, let's get this out there. This is actually more than how much money you have. The question I get asked.
200. I don't know.
People think that your bets are
paid
the
off
money.
from like DraftKings give you a check every year.
And I tell everyone, I go, that's his action.
I hear that a lot.
I would have to be the greatest actor of all time. Like,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way. Anyone who's been with me placing a bet, which you have,
Yes.
it's pretty obvious
Yeah,
that
I've seen it,
it's my own money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why
I don't
would they
even
be
know that
giving-
that's legal, to be totally honest.
I would think definitely not, right?
Like, you'd have to disclaim what's
Yes,
going on.
for sure. I would. Yeah, I mean that'd be shady because then you're basically saying you're acting like you're putting all this sweat and fear into it, and it's like it'd be bullshit.
Yeah,
No, there's no way.
And
that would
again,
go on.
I say a lot of things. I'm not a good actor. Like, there's no shot I can have the emotions that I have doing it. I wouldn't be going in and out. So no, that's just totally bullshit.
On top of my mind, because he texted me late last night after the Panthers won, that rat is Nicky Smokes. Does he have a new contract?
Month to month.
Wow.
month to month.
That's
How come?
so. Yeah, you fuck up this
Well,
month,
he's
you're
a
done.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, we have many idiots though.
But he's screwed up on multiple levels that have caused me
the thing-
aggravation
The thing from
beyond belief.
Thing from a few months ago.
Yeah. So
Is that still going on?
yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing you can't probably.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he texted me, Nicky. I need to know. It was something, I'm paraphrasing. I need to know about my rent. I said, what you need is of no concern to me. Month to
Oh,
month.
he's got to find a
Hey,
month-to-month
hey,
rental.
Dave, sorry to bother you. I know you're busy, but my lease is up. I need to know whether or not I'm being renewed. Thanks for everything. Month to month, your concerns are not my concerns.
There's a lot of month-to-month apartment rentals. I used to get them in the summer.
Well, it's like I'm not gonna put this guy on because he's so fucking dumb. I think he loves the company, so that's why he's here. But he's so dumb. Like,
I hate him, but love him. I hate him.
No, I don't love him. I just wish he wasn't like a potential weak spot, like an Achilles heel.
Is there a thing where you probably can't even answer this? If you fired him, it would look like within a potential lawsuit or whatever.
No, I don't think it would matter.
Doesn't matter.
No,
I know if you're keeping them for something. No. And this would be your call, not Dan's.
Dan, I think, has put it.
I think he might fire him if he could.
I think Dan was like, I've had enough of this guy. He's keeping me up. I like him, but he keeps me up at night.
I do like him too, by the way. I keep saying that. Like,
yeah,
it's not
that's
my
why.
I don't
money,
know
so,
why.
I mean, I get it.
why.
It's not my money, so I'm
that's why it's not even the money. It's like, is this guy gonna like really hurt us in some way because how dumb he is? And you can't protect against dumb. He's dumb. Like he's just sponsors, so dumb.
Yeah, dumb people do dumb things.
Yeah.
If advertisers come in and he's giving somebody the Reebok earrings on the basketball court in the office, you could be in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's just one of those dumb dudes.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Oh, no?
You what?
I'm just checking here. Thought there was one other thing, but I guess not. Nadeau back? Nadeau?
Can't we just be done with? Who gives a fuck?
Okay. I'm actually playing.
Unless Dave's dying to answer that.
I mean, he wants to come back. It's
Bring
this
him
time
back.
of year, but it's like, how many chances does somebody have and quit and come back to me? So I hope Bosco is listening right now. Are you a rider?
I thought that they like.
Are you a rider?
Biggest rider of all time.
Oh,
name my kid after
I don't
him.
think so. If you're saying bring the new back,
I thought that they were actually like.
Well, they're friends now, no?
I would say
I wouldn't
no.
say friends, but I thought they
I
were
would
just
say
like.
your ridership is revoked.
Well, I mean, he's not the one throwing out speculation about airport videos.
I didn't say anything about
I'm just,
him.
I don't know what that's about.
I didn't say a word about him, but I just
the
heard
timing of it seemed to be
Yeah, it was
strange
very interesting.
within the life of the show. I don't know, but
I don't
yeah.
know.
All right, we're back next week.
Yes.
What, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. See you guys.
Bye.